Hi, welcome to GymRa. My name is Laura Myron, and today we're going to do a yoga sequence to strengthen our core and to work that booty. So lay it on down. Let's get started right away. Arms by your side, chin off your chest, look straight up, and we'll start with 10 bridge lifts. So just lift those hips, squeeze your glutes at the top, chin off the chest, slowly lower, barely touch your butt to the ground, and lift it back up. That's 9. Down, lift up, squeeze 8. Abs are tight, 7. So we're going right into it today, 6. 5. Remember, chin off the chest, 4. Stick your butt out at the bottom, squeeze at the top. Last 2. Hold this one up just for good measure. Chin off the chest, maybe crawl those shoulders underneath you and give me a little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Hug your knees right into your chest, so stretch those glutes. And if it's okay on your spine, you're gonna rock forward and back a couple times. Do not do this. If you have stuff going on in your back, you can just roll onto your side and press up. Here we go. Try not to let your feet touch the ground, right into boat pose. Arms reaching, shoulders back. Draw your navel up and in, hold. This is everyone's favorite boat pose. Make sure you're not collapsing through your spine, right? So I really want you to lift the chest, pull the shoulders back, draw the navel up and in. 3, 2, make sure you're breathing nice and deep. Okay, straighten your legs and hover down. Don't let your shoulders touch the ground. Really get into the core, draw the navel down towards the ground for 3. For 2, lower all the way to the ground on 1. Bridge poses, round 2, chin off the chest, shoulders underneath you just a little bit. Knees right over your ankles, feet parallel. So I don't want your feet way out here for this, right? I want the feet and the knees just hip distance apart. Here we go. 10, slowly lower. 9, 8, keep drawing the navel up and in. 7, 6, so you're gonna stick the butt out at the bottom, squeeze at the top. Really focus on what you're doing. So if you give your body and what you're doing your full attention, you're gonna get the most out of this workout. Last 2, hold it up. 1, give me those little pulses, press down through the heels. 4, squeeze, squeeze. 2, hold it up, lower all the way down. Round 2, hug those knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little glute stretch. And right away, either press yourself up or rock forward and back with control, holding on to the backs of the thighs, and right back into boat pose, because I knew you wanted to do this again. Shoulders back, lift your chest, navel up and in. Now you may start to straighten your legs, but what I find is if people start to straighten their legs, they're gonna collapse, right? So I'd rather see you with a nice long spine and have those knees bent, shins parallel to the ground. Try not to let your feet drop. Keep those feet lifted. 5, 4, 3, hover down and hold. 5, 4, lift all the way back up to boat. Hold. Here we go, let's do this 10 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, down, up, down. As an option, you can place your hands on the ground behind you. You may also do this with your feet on the ground and just go halfway up. You've got 3 more. Here we go. 3, up, 2, last 1, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Great job. Lower your feet to the ground and flip it on over. We're gonna come into cat-cow on all 4s, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, tip your hips up towards the ceiling, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, push the ground away from you, draw your navel up and in. So really hollow out through the belly. Inhale, shoulders back. Pretend you're pulling your hands towards your knees. Pull the chest forward. Exhale, hollow out the belly. One more time. Inhale, pull the hands towards your knees to draw the chest forward. And exhale, round your back, drop your head. Okay, come to a neutral spine. Lift your right arm up just so it's parallel to the ground and your left leg. Now what's gonna wanna happen is the belly's gonna wanna sink and the hips are gonna be all uneven, right? So what I want is your butt cheeks to be as even as possible. Like I could balance a nice ice cold beverage right on your low back here, your beverage of choice. So bring the arms out at diagonal. So reach the right arm out to the right and the left leg out to the left. Come back through center, knee and elbow together, crunch, hollow out the belly. Put it all together. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, diagonal, work those glutes and outer hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, hollow out the belly. So we're working the glutes and the abs here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Draw the navel up and in. You've got one more round. Inhale, keep the glutes strong. Exhale, hips are as even as possible. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lower the hand and the knees slow. Switch sides. Left arm, right leg up and hold. So once again, this leg doesn't have to be really high. I actually just want it parallel to the ground. Draw the navel up and in. Keep that strong and work your right glute muscle. Bring it out to a diagonal and hold this first one. Good, breathe. And inhale through center. Exhale, knee to elbow, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, take it to the diagonal. Moving slow with control. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. So we're hitting the glutes and the core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more full set. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the belly lifting. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the navel up and in. Inhale. Exhale and lower. Here we go. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. If you want to pedal the legs out, stretch the hamstrings, the back. So remember, it's more important to have your spine long versus the legs straight. So if your legs are straight and you're really rounded, just bend your knees, press your hips up and back. Okay, lift your right leg up and hold it up. Work that right glute by pulsing the right leg up. 8, 7, draw the navel up and in. Try not to be moving your whole body. Keep the upper body still. 3, 2, hold it up, squeeze the right glute, draw the navel up and in. Knee to nose in plank. Now you can always drop your left knee to the ground. Otherwise, keep that leg straight. Pull the knee forward, squeeze your heel towards your butt for 3, 2, lower your right foot to the ground between your hands, and you can always kind of reach back and pull the leg and assist yourself to bring it forward. Crescent lunge, stretch your arms up by your ears and breathe. Settle in. Pull your pubic bone up towards your navel. And here we go. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend your right knee straight down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your knee in line with your second and third toe. Inhale, press down through the heel. Exhale, sink down, press down through your heel. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, pull the navel up and in. Exhale and hold. 3, 2, lower your hands to the ground on 1. Right away, pull your knee in towards your chest. Hold. This is a hard transition. So if you need to kind of make your way there, do what you gotta do. 3, 2, downward facing dog. Left leg up, down dog, splits. Here we go, pulse up. Use that left glute. 7, 6. Remember, I'm keeping my upper body slow. I'm trying not to move the whole body, right? Drawing the navel up and in, keeping the back and the abs still. 3, 2, hold it up, work the glute, and knee to nose, hold here. Shoulders over wrists. Remember, you can always lower the knee to the ground. Draw the navel up and in. Squeeze your heel towards your butt. 3, 2, step the left foot forward. Remember, you can always just reach back and pull it forward. Take your time. Come on up for crescent lunge. Steady yourself. So helpful for balance is to be on the feet on railroad tracks and not on a tightrope. All right, here we go. Straighten your left leg. Draw the navel up and in, and exhale, lower down. Gonna do it again. Inhale, stretch up, navel lifts. Exhale, knee in line with your second and third toe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press down through the heel. Use the glute. Inhale. Exhale. If you can press down through the heel, you'll get more into the glute and less in your quad. Inhale. Exhale. You've only got one more. Inhale, stretch up, reach. Keep the core lifting and engaging. Exhale, sink down low. And lower your hands right into that knee to nose. So if you have to drop your knee to kind of make your way there, no problem, right? And then just try and lift the knee back up. 5, 4, 3, push down to lift up. Downward facing dog. Awesome job, you guys. Come onto your knees. Now we're gonna do a little variation on side plank, right? So lower onto your left forearm, knees on the ground, and come into side plank on your knees, right? All we're going to do is lower the hips down and up. Squeeze the side waist. Now the option is to stay here. So the bonus is we're working our hips, our glutes, and our obliques and abdominals. Next option, lift the top leg up and down. This doesn't look hard, but after a few, you're gonna start to feel it. Now the next option is work with a straight top leg. You've got 5, 4, draw the navel up and in, 3, keep the collarbones broad, 2, hold it up, 3, 2, 1. Here's your challenge. Go right into the second side without even resting. Stack the knees, down and lift, and down and lift. Now, remember, your option is to stay here. The first couple times you do this, you might be getting used to it. The next option would be to lift the knee up as you go down and up, down and up. So we're hitting both the core and the glute here. Option to stay there or work with the top leg straight. Here we go. 5, up, 4, up, 3, chin off the chest, collarbones broad, 2, lift and hold, 3, 2, 1, lower down, come on onto your stomach. All right, this is called Shavasana. It's basically like a Superman position, and I call these your posture muscles because your core wraps all the way around your back, and we want to not just hit the front, we want to get the back too, right? Because otherwise we'll be walking around, you know, like this with all these muscles really tight. So you got to get those back muscles working too. So from your belly, lift your arms, lift your chest, lift everything up and hold. Now the great thing here is, once again, you're hitting the glutes, right? By lifting those legs up. Now pulse. 8, 7, 6, with control. Higher, 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 little higher. Last one, little higher. 3, 2, 1, rest it all the way down. Bend your knees, give it a little shake side to side. Let the hips just kind of wiggle around. All right, up onto your forearms for Sphinx Pose, moving right along. You guys are rocking it out. Here we go, shoulders over elbows. Reach your chest forward. Pretend you're trying to pull your elbows back towards your feet. Curl your toes under. From your navel, lift up, forearm plank. Everybody's favorite, forearm plank. Now once again, pretend you're trying to pull your elbows and feet together underneath you. It's subtle, and you might not be able to see it, and someone else might not be able to see it, but you're certainly gonna feel it. Draw the navel up and in. Try not to overly round the back, right? Keep that spine long, reaching the chest forward. 5, 4, you're not gonna be done yet, you're almost done. Okay, crawl those feet forward, lift up for dolphin, hips up high, shoulders over elbows, and press your chest towards your thighs, just for 3, navel up and in, 2, crawl it all the way back out, forearm plank, 3, 2, okay, rest it all the way down. Thank goodness, right? Now a variation on Shavasana that I like to think I made up myself. I call them yogi seals. You'll see why.
Now don't prop yourself up on your forearms. You'll get the idea of it, and then you're just gonna rest your forehead down on your forearms. Bottoms of the feet together, knees out wide. I know, it's very attractive. You can do this at your next party this weekend. All you're going to do is lift the knees, lift the feet, up, down, up, down. This is one of my favorite glute exercises. It really isolates the glutes, and you're gonna feel it right now, and you're gonna feel it tomorrow. 8, 7, 6, 5. Someday we'll put a weight between those feet. That's our hashtag goals. 3, 2, hold it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Woo! You'll feel that in your back too, which is great, strengthening your low back. Back up for Sphinx Pose, shoulders over elbows. Reach the chest forward, pull the elbows back, curl your toes under, you know what's coming. Lift up into Forearm Plank. Here we go. This time you're coming right into Dolphin. Crawl, 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 crawl those feet forward. Now I want your feet all the way together for this one because we're gonna work the butt a little bit more. Lift your right leg up. Draw the navel up and in. Now without bouncing or rocking through your torso, bring your right foot out to the right and lift it up, squeeze the glute. Bring it across behind your left ankle and lift it up. That's 1, we've got 4 rounds. Up and down, draw the navel up and in. So remember, I don't want any bouncing or rocking through your whole body. You've got 2 more. Squeeze the glute and squeeze. 1 more set, down and up. Guess what? We get to go right into the next side. Lower your right foot. Lift your left leg up. You're welcome. Bring your left leg out to the left and lift. This is it. To the right, cross it over and lift. Draw the navel up and in. Down, squeeze, down. Remember, focus on what you're doing. You're gonna get the most out of this if you're really paying attention, not trying to move fast, not necessarily even like moving a whole lot. It's the quality of the movement. 1 more set, down and squeeze, down and hold. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Stretch those glutes in child's pose. Hips back. 3 big breaths here. Okay, come on up. We're gonna go right onto downward facing dog again. Right into down dog again, stretch the legs. Now we've already been here before. Lift the right leg up, pulse. 8, 7, 6. Draw the navel up and in, keep the torso still. 2, hold it up, knee to nose. You're a pro at this one now. 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot all the way through. Back up for Crescent Lunge and hold. Let's add on Warrior 3. Reach your arms by your side. Hinge at your hips. Here we go for the glutes again. Lift up Warrior 3 and hold. Now you don't have to be a perfect T. You can be at a nice angle here, okay? Find somewhere to look at, to gaze, to keep your steady balance here. Bend your right knee. Lightly land yourself way back into Crescent Lunge. Reach your arms up. Here we go, moving through the 2. Reach your arms by your side, Warrior 3, lift off, work the right glute, take it down, Crescent Lunge. That's 2. We've got 3 more. Up, slow and steady. Make sure you find something to look at that's not moving. You've got 1 more to go. Really press down through that front heel. Draw your navel up and in so we're hitting the glutes and the core. Hold your Crescent Lunge for 3, 2, lower your hands. You know what's next, knee to nose, work the belly. 3, 2, downward facing dog. Left leg up right into that second side. Pulse up, 8, 7, 6. Remember, no bouncing or wiggling through the body. Keep it controlled. And that happens over time. Just keep practicing, keep working on it. Hold it up. Knee to nose for 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot all the way through. Come on up for Crescent Lunge. Reach your arms up by your ears. Find the steady balance. Relax your upper traps. Stretch your arms by your side. Try not to round your back. At your hips, hinge, and lift off, warrior three. So we're working the right glute to lift the leg up, and the left one is gonna take you all the way back down. Crescent lunge, reach. Okay, 4 more. Reach up, warrior three. Slow and steady, keep the navel working. Crescent lunge. 3 more, come on up. Warrior three, and slowly down, crescent lunge. 2 more, here we go. Lift, press down through your heel, navel up and in. Lightly land yourself down. This is gonna take practice. If you fall, you get right back up and you try again. Come on down. Hold, it's like a little baby, right? When they fall the first couple times they walk, they just keep trying. Lower your hands down, knee to nose for 3, 2, downward facing dog. Bend your knees and step or walk your feet to your hands. Give me a forward fold here. You can even bend the knees, stretch those hamstrings, the glutes that we've been working so hard. All right, bend your knees, feet together, knees together, chair pose. You guys know I love chair pose. Stretch your arms up, sit those hips low, especially if you're gonna hit branches. That's more rewarding that you have to sit lower to get underneath the branches. 3, 2, stand it all the way up and lower your hands. Here we go, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, knees wide squat. Good, again, inhale, exhale, down. Press down through your heels, squeeze your glutes, and take it on down. You've got 3 more, inhale, exhale, navel up and in, chest is lifted. Inhale, exhale, just 1 more, inhale. Exhale, come on down low, and this time sink it all the way into Malasana. Catch those elbows on your inner thighs, lift your chest. And it's helpful for me to have my feet nice and wide, so maybe keep your feet nice and wide too. 3, nice deep breaths. 2, broaden the collarbones. Release that. Second to last thing, reverse table. Fingers point towards your hips. The tendency is to want to turn them out. I want your fingers pointing towards you, okay? Roll your shoulders back and down, puff your chest up. Press down through your heels and hips lift. You can let your head come back. Do a little slight chin tuck and just let your head come back. Draw the navel up and in. Really press down through your heels and think about using your glutes more so than your quads, right? We're a quad dominant culture. I want you to get into those glutes. It's healthy to activate them. Here we go, down and up. Stick your butt out, lower your butt towards the ground, and squeeze. Stick your butt out and squeeze it up. 8 more to go. 7, up. And as you lift up, you're squeezing your glutes. I want you to think about doing a crunch, navel lifts, right? So your abdominals engage as well. 5, down. 4, I think I added an extra one in there for you. 3, 2, last one, hips lift, hold it up. Just for fun, crawl your feet all the way together. Lift your right leg up. And lower it down, and left leg up, hold. 3, 2, and down. Lower your butt to the ground. Lay it on down. And finish up here on our back. Lift your right leg up. Lower your left leg as low as it'll go without arching your back. So I want you to press your navel down towards the ground, towards your spine. Arms reach up, and you're gonna pulse and try and touch your right toes. Here we go. 8, 7, keep those shoulders up, higher, squeeze, use your abs to pull this right leg in. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, take it to the right and left. 4, we're almost there. 3, work the obliques, keep those shoulders high, higher. 2, last time, twist right, twist left, hug the knees in. Okay, good thing we only have 2 sides today. Left leg up, right leg out.
And remember, the back is gonna wanna get archy, but I want you to press your belly towards the ground and only bring this leg as low as you can without arching your back. Pulse up, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, make sure your neck is long, right? I don't want you up here. 3, 2, hold it up, twist, left and right. Try not to bounce or rock. So notice how I'm not going that fast. I'm looking for quality and control. Last 2, almost there, 1. Okay, hug the knees in. This time lower your feet to the ground, arms by your side, just one bridge pose. We're not gonna lower up and down. So crawl those shoulders underneath you, lift your hips up, chin off the chest. You can hold on to the outer edge of the mat to curl those shoulders under, or you can interlace your fingers. Puff your chest up towards your chin, lift your chin off your chest. Same thing we've been doing, press down through the heels, draw the navel up and in and breathe. Lower yourself all the way down. Stretch the glutes with a happy baby. So hold on to the outer edges of your feet. You can also just hold on to the ankles. And you might even just be holding on to the backs of the legs, right? And that's totally fine. Might give it a little rock side to side. You can either roll to your side to come up to a seat or rock forward and back, come all the way up to a seat. Final stretch just to get those glutes, bottoms of the feet together, knees out wide, lift your chest and hinge on down. Gently work your knees towards the ground. They probably are not going to touch. Lean forward just for 3, 2, 1. Come on all the way up. And if you guys have a couple extra minutes, try and lay down and take a few minutes for Shavasana. It's highly recommended. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Namaste.